Hello everybody, it's Silvana and welcome back to my channel. It is day 8 for NaNoWriMo. And so let's do ourselves a little bit of an update. And we'll touch a little base on some stuff as well, just to make it a little bit longer of an episode. Alright, so let's start with Scribner. I keep forgetting to flip you into somewhere that doesn't have any wording in it. So we finished chapter 6 yesterday. I did start chapter 7 because I've been trying to write in order, but then I had a really, really great, vivid scene pop in my mind for chapter 9, for what's happening in chapter 9. So I did most of the work in chapter 9 today. I did use the big computer again. I will show you why in a moment. So word count for the day is 2720. Alright, so let's go over to the web and take care of word count first. And then we'll talk about why yesterday and today I've ended up using my big computer instead of the laptop like I have been using, and what my plans going forward with that is going to be. So words this session was 2720. We're going to update. That takes us to 17 for Nan and over 20 total for the project. I'm very, very happy with that. In fact, that takes us to over 30K for the project because we started with 13K. So we are doing very well on the word count. Again, we are quite a bit up over the line. This update thing is new. You can see, apparently they updated it way back, where we were fixing stuff. This is to fix to get to 1667. This is probably the fix to get to 15K. This might be the fix to get 10K, but I don't think so. So I'm not quite sure what that is. But it definitely has. Still, When I Write is out. I don't know. We've, way overblew. The only other day we've had that's been this high was the very first day. That is how good of a scene that popped for me. Because the first day I had a lot of rest and a lot of energy to write. So we're doing pretty good with all of this, and it's looking, the numbers are looking spectacular. Of course, badge speaking, I still haven't got my 7 days in a row badge. I'm hopeful that that 7 day in a row will pop eventually, but realistically, I don't know if it will, and if it does, when it will. But on the other stats, it shows that we've written for 8 days in a row, so that's obviously 7 days in a row, and we know we hit it even if the badge isn't showing up. It's just, and I understand that this is a nonprofit, it's run by volunteers, and on the back of donations, so that, things aren't always going to be the best they can. It's a new website, bugs are going to happen, it's fine. Okay, so let's go for why. Wait, no, it starts with the letter, doesn't it? I can't type today. This is why I've been using my big computer the last few, yesterday and today, and that is because it's easier for me to click into the written document, copy what I've written, and paste into the thing. Now, why it says I wrote 29, 26, but this says 27, 20, I really don't know. But if you don't know what this website is called For the Words. It's kind of like a adventure game, uh, and the point of it is you make a character and you get quests. Those quests are to build things or to defeat monsters. Each monster is beat one of two ways. These top three, the V, the VU, and VUSA, are word sprints. You have to write for 5 minutes straight, 15 minutes straight, and 25 minutes straight. Now, I thought of this as like a traditional word sprint. You write, you stop, you can think, but no. With the word sprints, they're very serious. They have a gauge on the bottom that tells you your health, and the monster attacks you for every second that you don't write, and then writing refills back up your health bar. So it's very seriously 5 minutes, just don't stop writing. 15 minutes, don't stop writing. 25 minutes, do not stop writing. Um, so that's a little harder than maybe a traditional sprint, especially if you do the write-in sprints with Kate or Emily or Brooke or any of the NaNoWriMo, NaNoWriMo, sorry about that, any of the other Author 2 guys, Kevlandia, Natalia, any of those that might have, Laura had to write in, um, it's a little less forgiving. But, I mean, if you want to put yourself to the test, can you write for literally 5 minutes, basically nonstop? How many words you get in that 5 minutes doesn't matter, just as long as you don't stop writing. Same thing with the 15, same thing with the 20. The rest of the creatures are all based on words versus time. So, like, one of the ones I need to beat right now is this Naitana. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correct, but there you go. So the Naitana, to defeat this creature, I need to write 700 words in 130 minutes or less. Now, if you have, like I do in my quest, I have the Monster Hunter, where any monster you kill counts. So after I defeated, because I had the quest to defeat the time sprint once, and it gives you a look for your character, I only needed 5 more monsters to do my daily quest. And I was still flowing pretty well with the words. So what I did was I just picked a whole bunch of, and I'm not quite sure if you pronounce that with a hard Z sound, so Zen, or Axen, or how, I know some Orientals, places might actually say that as a CH, so like a Chen. I'm real not sure how to pronounce this, because it's 100 words in 20 minutes. Now, the cool thing about these creatures that have words in time, they want the words. Time doesn't matter. So if you're in a big flow and you're going pretty quickly, like I was for where I was at in chapter 9, I blew through 100 words in a lot less than 20 minutes. So I had picked 5 of them at 6 o'clock, figuring I'd write till 7 and I would be done. I would finish, or I would write till I finished the scene, or something like that. Whichever came first. And what ended up happening is I killed all 5 of them. I was done by about 6:30, and where I was at in the scene was at the very tail end of it. It wasn't quite exactly the end, but it was very near to the end, and it was a place I felt like I could stop, and so I did. So this is why I've been using my big computer, because it's just easier for me to use a mouse to copy and paste. There's no reason why I couldn't use my laptop. I could control it, and I've been considering that. It does save. I'll flip up over here. It does save your project, but I could just as easily, you can delete this and make a new project. It doesn't have to save up, and I could copy out the last paragraph of where I was and just shoot from there for the day and do that each day. I am keeping it private, not published, because this is a book I do intend to try to be published. It's not just something I'm writing for fun. It's not a diary or something like that. And I've expressed to you guys, which is why I don't show stuff on here of what I'm actually writing. I've expressed that concern about stuff being stolen, for lack of a better word. So it's definitely helped the word count situation. I also made some realizations yesterday while I was writing. I come into each novel, some of which are a little bit more personal to me than others, with certain expectations of I'm gonna think this, I'm gonna feel that, and what I was expecting to be feeling while writing this novel, I'm not feeling those emotions. And because of that, I wasn't writing with the flow I was expecting those emotions to help the words flow. And that's not happening because those emotions aren't there. It took me a little bit of writing and a little bit of thinking to really come to the realization of why that is. And I'm thinking maybe because I can process and concentrate more on the plot than on the emotions that I'm feeling because of the plot, maybe that'll make this a better story. I'm not a real good judge for that. I still, since I base edited Ghost, I haven't even touched that file. And we're nowhere near time to edit this guy. So how I feel about my own work yet, remains to be seen. But that's the update of what I've been doing for word count and where we're at for today. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and do all the do's below. I want to thank everyone who watches this, that watches me, who likes the video, who makes comments. Any interaction is great. I love to hear from you guys, and I appreciate the time that you spend with me. And as always, I hope that you have a really great day. We'll see you tomorrow on day 9. Woohoo! Boy, it's been a trip thus far. I don't know what I'm going to be thinking more. It's day, 26. Alright, guys. You have a good evening.